As the year winds down, do you ever feel that pressure to just rush into resolutions, pretending you're a completely new person on January 1st? What if there's a better way to end your year, one that's not about pressure, but about peace? Simple, heartfelt year-end rituals can help you pause, breathe, and close this chapter with honesty before you step into the next one. The truth is, you've lived an entire year. You've grown in ways you can't even see. You've survived things you never talk about. You've loved, lost, learned, and become someone new. And before you decide who you want to be next year, you absolutely deserve to honor who you were this year. Today, I want to share 5 simple, emotional, and deeply grounding year-end rituals. These don't require perfection, hours of journaling, or a beautifully decorated home. You can do them in a quiet corner with a warm drink, or even sitting in your car waiting for school pickup. What truly matters is the intention behind them. That small pause where you breathe, feel, and gently close the door on the year that's passed. Let's walk through each ritual together. Our first ritual is called the Nothing Was Wasted Reflection. It takes about 20 minutes. Most people skip reflection because they think it means reliving mistakes or analyzing their year like a spreadsheet. But real reflection, the kind that actually heals, is much simpler. Take a page in your notebook and write down just 3 things. 3 things that went well this year, 3 things that were hard, and 3 things you learned about yourself. That's it. This ritual isn't about judging your year. It's about witnessing it. As you write, you might notice that some of your wins were soft and quiet. Maybe you'll see that the hard things actually shaped you more than the easy ones. And some lessons probably came from places you never expected. And here's the magic part. When you look at your page, say these words to yourself. Nothing this year was wasted. Not the detours. Not the disappointments. Not the days you felt lost or the moments you weren't your best self. Every single emotion, every choice, every stumble carried wisdom. This ritual helps you see your year with compassionate eyes instead of critical ones. It gently turns the page from I should have done more to I grew in ways I couldn't see at the time. Next up is our second ritual, the release letter. This is one of the most emotional and powerful rituals, and it only takes a few minutes to free your heart. Grab a piece of paper and write a letter titled Dear 2025. Let your heart speak. Tell the year what hurt, what healed, what you're proud of, and what you're finally ready to stop carrying into the future. You don't need to write beautifully or logically, just write honestly. That page can hold it all. After you finish, complete your letter with this simple sentence. I now release blank, and I choose blank. For example, I release the pressure to be perfect, and I choose gentleness. Or I release the fear of failure, and I choose courage. Maybe it's, I release trying to carry everything alone, and I choose support. Or even, I release rushing, and I choose presence. What you do with the letter is entirely up to you. You can fold it and tuck it away in a drawer. You can rip it up into tiny pieces. You could even burn it safely in a fireproof bowl. Or you can keep it in your journal to look back on. The ritual isn't about the paper itself. It's about the emotional exhale that comes after writing it. That feeling of lightness as you let go. Now for our third ritual, honoring your quiet wins. At the end of the year, we tend to focus on the big things we didn't achieve. I didn't lose the weight. I didn't finish that course. I didn't save enough money. But so much of your strength this year happened in the quiet moments, the ones no one claps for, the ones that don't appear on social media. This ritual is about honoring the victories that didn't make the list, but kept your life moving forward. Ask yourself these questions. What did I get back up from? What did I show up for, even when I didn't feel like it? What did I hold together for myself or for others? What did I keep working on, even without applause? And what small habit or choice made a difference over time? When you do this, you'll quickly realize you did far more than you've acknowledged. Maybe you maintained your family's well-being. Maybe you kept a promise to yourself. Perhaps you healed a little, learned something new, or created something meaningful. Maybe you just took small steps toward a big dream. Or maybe you simply survived a season you didn't think you'd make it through. And please remember, survival is a victory. Healing is a victory. Showing up is a victory. And trying again is absolutely a victory. This ritual softens your heart toward yourself and gives you back the credit you earned but never claimed. Our fourth ritual is a simple environment reset. This involves just one drawer, one shelf, or one corner. Big decluttering projects can feel overwhelming, especially when you're tired from the year's emotional and mental load. That's why this ritual keeps things incredibly simple. I want you to choose just one of the following: one drawer, one shelf, one corner, one basket, or one small surface in your home. Now set a timer for only 10 minutes. That's it. Your job is to clear, clean, or reorganize just that one small space. This isn't about perfection. It's about symbolism. As you clear that small space, say silently or out loud, "I am making room for new experiences, new energy, and new growth in 2026. A single cleared space in your home represents a cleared space in your mind. A cleared space in your mind opens up space in your life. And that space is where dreams, change, and new states of being can finally grow. When you shift your environment, even in these tiny ways, you signal to your subconscious that a new chapter is beginning. It's a powerful, tangible way to welcome the new year. And finally, our fifth ritual, which might be the most transformative of all. Choose one core feeling for 2026, not 50 goals. Most New Year's resolutions fail because they're built on pressure instead of emotion. But your life isn't changed by a to-do list. It's changed by the feeling you live from. So, for this ritual, I want you to choose one core feeling you want to live from in 2026. Just one. A feeling that, if you carried it with you all year, would change everything. Some examples could be peaceful, confident, secure, joyful, valued, capable, loved, abundant, free, hopeful, inspired, or grounded. Close your eyes for a moment and ask yourself, what feeling have I been missing this year? And what feeling would change my life if I chose it consistently? When you find it, write it down. Then, answer this one simple question. If I already felt this way, what's one small thing I do differently this week? No big commitments, no giant resolutions. Just one small action that aligns with the feeling you're choosing. This turns your new year from a pressure cooker into a gentle shift of identity, the kind that actually lasts. So, before you rush into the vision boards, the planners, the goals, or that new year, new me energy, just pause. You don't need to fix your entire life before January. You don't need to suddenly become a different person overnight. Right now, today, your only job is to close the year with honesty, kindness, and presence. Let yourself feel proud. Let yourself feel relieved. Let yourself feel human. You made it through another year, a whole year of living, giving, loving, learning, trying, failing, starting again, and growing in more ways than you may ever recognize. These year-end rituals are not tasks to check off a list. They are invitations to breathe deeper, to soften your self-talk, to heal your inner world, and to open your heart to what's coming next. 2025 was a chapter. 2026 will be a new one. You are allowed to turn the page gently. 2026 will be a new one. You are allowed to turn the page gently. And as you do, may peace settle in your chest, may hope rise slowly, and may you feel the quiet magic of a fresh start beginning inside of you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If these rituals resonated with you, please give this video a like and subscribe for more content on living a more intentional life. I wish you a peaceful and gentle end to your year.